I'll turn the wheel to the right, don't I?
When you're moving the car.
Oh yeah, dry steering. Yeah,
Yeah, we don't want to do that, do we? Damage the car.
Yeah.
So just by coming off the brake, the thing's for a £1 coin at a time, the car should start to roll backwards.
All right.
I'll tell you when to stop and turn towards you in big steers.
Yeah, all right.
That's it. Big steers, terrific. A little bit further and stop there for me. That's great.
That was good of you to do the looking for me, because my neck was getting a bit sore there.
No, I should have been checking you were looking. All right, Tony, what we'll do now,
All right.
we're going to set the car to go right. Sorry, set the car to go forward.
All right.
So what I want you to do is, just before we head off,
Yeah.
look to your right there and look at where the curb comes into the car.
Oh yeah, it's the same place that was the last time in the corner of that window.
And do you remember what that reference point was for?
Oh, that's the one so I don't mount the curb
Yeah.
and damage your car, isn't it?
That's right, Tony. I'm just going to let this person go past. I've checked it safe and there's no one coming. Right, so you've got your second reference point. So the next thing to do is prepare the car to move forwards.
All right.
Remember what gear to use?
Oh yeah, first gear.
And why was it important not to use third?
Yeah, because I'll stall.
Yeah. Set the car to go for me.
No, prepare the car, yeah.
Remember, it's important not to...
Yeah.
Yep. And do your observation. So I want you to look to the left. You look...
Oh, do I have to worry about a pedestrian walking behind me?
Yeah, start over your left shoulder.
Right.
Look to the back window there.
Nobody
And
there.
scan around. Look for any cars coming down the road.
Oh, there's no cars.
Any pedestrians using there?
No.
Any cars coming up driveways? Look to your right. Anyone coming up the
No.
road? Okay, so you can take the handbrake off now.
All right.
Nice and slow. Turn to you.
All right.
Look where you're steering.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Oh, we're going to stop on the left.
And we'll stop on the left.
Right, you can breathe, have a relax.
Thanks.
That was good.
Yeah,
That's
a bit
good.
better than the first time, but I still messed a few things.
No, you didn't. No, there was none of it messy. Yeah, the only bit I really caught you out there was the last couple of inches going back to get reference point number 2.
Yeah.
Why are you not watching me? You watch me like a hawk the rest of the time.
I was bloody worried about telling you that I've checked it's fine and I'm letting cars go fast.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, once
Yeah.
you know, you've held me at that point,
Yeah.
and you told me that you were going to waive the car pass. Once you've waived the car pass, it's done and dusted.
Yeah. I should have checked.
Just then, before you try and get me to move back anymore, be watching me, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Now, that was very good on the observations. Yeah, there was a couple of times I wasn't actually looking behind me, I was looking straight at you, and you made me look, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Is to give me your full attention, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of times, just fill in the gaps. It was just slightly lacking in detail. Yeah, look over your right shoulder, and then look down here. Tell me what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
At a certain
cool,
point,
you can see.
at a certain point, I've got to look for what. Is there any cars coming down the road? Yeah. Yeah. So fill in that detail, especially on the first one. On the second one there, I would have just done a little bit more prompting because I may have remembered a lot more than what you.
Yeah, you would have done.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But you know, there was a degree of prompting there, and it was good. Even though you did kind of give me some of the answer, and then I had to finish off the answer for you.
Yeah.
But it's nice just to ask me because
Keeps you involved.
yeah, and I could have a very good memory, couldn't I?
Yeah, exactly.
And if it is explained quite well on the first one, you'd be surprised the amount I learned on the second one.
Yeah.
And we would have actually had time to get a third one in here,
Yeah.
and then it'd be pretty much, you know, prompt, but really do listen to the answers. Yeah.
Yeah. Just make sure they know what they're doing.
Yeah. You know, if I don't tell you where I should be looking, then you need to come in and give the detail. Yeah. How did that feel?
Yeah, not bad. Not too bad.
Yeah. So you can see that what we're going to do is, if we don't get the correct level of instruction, especially when it goes to covering the brake, I'm not going to press it going down the camber.
Yeah, of course you're not. Until you're going to slam it on.
But
I haven't told you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, is that a great big deal if I have to stop all of a sudden? It's not a great big problem.
Yes, yeah.
But the only reason I am going to stop suddenly is that the correct level of instruction wasn't there. Yeah?
I haven't told you to use the thickness of a £1 coin.
Yeah. You know, start pressing the brake thickness of a
Yeah.
£1 coin, because you've got to remember, covering the brake is not going to stop the car in its own. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
It's just putting my foot in the right place. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not even going to have any effect on the speed of the car. Yeah. It's just got my foot in the right place.
Yeah.
And it's the pressing the thickness of a £1 coin, not the thickness of a £1 coin, depending on the camber, that's actually going to stop the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done very well with the reference points. Good reasons for them. Oh, quite pleased for that.
Cheers.
Absolutely It's quite a full-on manoeuvre, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's a
Yeah?
lot to do. Yeah. Would that be passable now at that level?
Yes, I would say that was passable.
Okay, good. I'll keep working on it.
Yeah, you explained the observations really well. You kept me under control. And I like the way you came in. I played around with the handbrake a bit. You didn't actually tell me why it was important to have the handbrake all the way down.
Yep.
You could have just said to me, I don't want the handbrake fighting with the clutch, yeah?
Yeah.
But you did tell me how I'd know the handbrake was down.
Yeah.
By the red light on the dashboard,
Mm-hmm.
yeah? If we'd done another one now, I probably would just play around with the handbrake very slightly.
Yeah.
Just to get that extra bit of detail off you, that
Yeah.
we don't want the handbrake fighting with the clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah? But you know, I'm nitpicking there. If I'd done the manoeuvre with the handbrake on, okay, you're not going to get a 6, but I'm certainly not going to kill anybody, am I?
No.
Yeah? No, it's good. I enjoyed that.
Me too.
Any questions?
No. All good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was good.
Cheers.
I'll give that a pause.